Hello and welcome to the ISN Inside YouTube news channel of India Shipping News. Here's what's happened last week. I am Yash with you. 2M Alliance of Maersk and MSC announced changes to its Asia-Europe network to improve the reliability of its services and enhance their fuel efficiency. The two giant ocean carriers decide to inject one vessel into each of their services. In addition to the above changes, MSC said that a direct call at Xiamen port in China will be induced on the AE55 Griffin service instead of the current call on the AE10 Silk service, while the AE6 Lion service westbound rotation will be amended to call at the Antwerp in Belgium after Science, Portugal and before Rotterdam in the Netherlands. The Zhenhua 15 vessel travelled 5,300 nautical miles over the period of 20 days and reached APM Terminals Mumbai in India on April 28. The vessel was carrying 2 ship-to-shore cranes and 3 RMGs. The installation of the new cranes is expected to boost capacity at APM Terminals Mumbai by 10%, reaching 2.2 million TEUs per annum. South Korean liner HMM is increasingly targeting export volumes out of the Indian market. The carrier has expanded its rotation via India and also introduced an additional port called Itapo in Brazil to its independent East Coast South America ECSA service known as the FIL, Far East India Latin America. The first vessel is expected to call Kattupalli due to depart from the port on 15 June. Kattupalli is an emerging alternative gateway in southern India, owned and operated by the Adani Group. Much of the East Coast cargo is usually transshipped over Sri Lanka's Colombo port or Singapore, but this alternative mainline option will be a boon for exporters-importers in this feeder-centric trade region. With much fanfare, the first Indian cargo ship MV ITT Lion V273 successfully docks at the well-known Sitwe port last week. This significant event marks a milestone in the burgeoning partnership between India and Myanmar after 2 decades ever since the Kaladan multi-modal transit transport project was envisaged. Under India's Act East initiative, Sitwe Port is part of the $484 million project being constructed by Government of India in Myanmar. The Sitwe Port is as important for Myanmar as it is for India as well. In fact, it has even more importance for India as compared to Myanmar. Why did it take such a long time, and now that it has been inaugurated, what are the key aspects of the port? If you recognize the map of India, you will realize that India, the mainland, is connected to our own northeastern states with the help of a very narrow passage called a Siliguri corridor, is also known as a chicken snake. The Indian government has always been worrying about China to capture this region and therefore has been trying connectivity through this project called Kaladana Multimodal Transit Project, which will connect Kolkata to Mizoram and our other northeastern states through river and road modes of transport. Chinese shipping giant China Ocean Shipping Group has finally gained approval from the German government to acquire a 24.9% stake in a container terminal owned by Hamburg Hafen und Logistik. The decision comes after months of argument within Germany's coalition government. COSCO had originally sought a 35% stake that caused an outcry over fears it would give China too much influence on German and European transport infrastructure. The current arrangement does not give COSCO any say in management or strategic decisions. China. About 30% of the goods handled in the port of Hamburg already come from China or go to China. Last year, China was the port's largest trading partner with 2.46 million TEUs, followed by United States with 605,000 TEUs and Singapore with 423,000 TEUs. That is the ISN morning news for you. Share your feedback, like and subscribe for regular updates. Thank you for being with us.